SquareHammer.
What's up, SquareHammers? What's up, YouTube? I got my buddy Alex with me, who you have seen in a bat rep. What's up, Alex? How's it going,
Hey.
man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing well. So we just probably spent half an hour trying to figure out Skype and some other
It was
video
more than
sharing.
that.
Yeah, I'm trying to give us a little bit of credit so I don't look too stupid. Trying to figure out how to get the screens next to each other and everything because I had to reinstall a lot of stuff. But we got it. So today we're going to review the army lists for the tournament that we had this past weekend. Since Alex doesn't know exactly what happened, he wasn't able to make it, which is fine. So we're going to get into army list, and I think we're going to start with the Wood Elves. Let's see what I can pull up. Let me share my screen with y'all real quick. Army list, start sharing. Can you see it?
I can see it.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Okay, first we have, I'll go through the first one. We have 2,000 points of Wood Elves. We have a Glade Lord with a Warrior Familiar, interesting enough. Magic items, he has the Amber Pendant, the Dawn Spear, and the Helm of the Hunt. So he's going to have a lot of attacks on the charge. I don't remember what the Amber Pendant does. Do you remember what that's? The Amber Spear, or sorry, not the Amber Spear, the Dawn Spear, it makes any wound causing the enemy, that enemy and all models in that unit that have not attacked are -1 to hit in close combat. That's pretty good, especially on a Wood Elf that's going to be striking it like with a spear. I think it's like initiative 9 on the charge, something nasty. And then he has the Amber Pendant, right? Do you find it?
All enemy units in base contact are subject to always strikes last.
Wow. So
for 25 points, that's pretty gnarly.
So if he does a wound to your unit before you swing, you're -1 to hit, and you have to re-roll because you're always strike last.
That's gross.
That's a deadly combination. Okay, and he backs it up by a Spellweaver, who with the channeling staff, because for actually more dice, Lore of Beasts. The first two are decent, but the Savage Beast Horus. So, wow. So he's trying to give his Lord +3 strength and +3 attacks with the Savage Beast, and then swing. So he's going to be, was he strength 4? So strength 6. He'll be strength 9. He's going to be like strength 9 with like 9 attacks on the charge.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
That's disgusting. Okay, I don't know if he got that off in the tournament, but I'm sure he did at least once, and it just blew something up. Okay, he has a Glade Captain BSB naked, I guess just on foot running around with probably some of these archers that are down here.
Yeah, just somewhere there for the BSB buffs. That's good.
Yeah, he's got a Spellsinger with a scroll, a Befuddlement of Mischiefs. Is that one of those?
I think that's one that makes you stupid. Maybe?
Oh yeah, that's right. I think that's the bounce spell one that it doesn't make you stupid, it makes you count as if you failed a stupidity check. So it's not even a roll. It's just like he has to obviously pass a spell, but it's like you fail stupidity next turn.
You're stupid.
That's huge. That's really strong. Okay, Lore of Light's good.
Yeah, they count it. It's casting value 3, 18 inches, magic missile.
Okay.
Counts as failing stupidity in their next turn.
Yeah, that's so good. Only range 18, so I'm surprised he doesn't have her on a mount or something. To get like closer. Range 18 is not too great with a little Spellweaver, but I guess he protected her pretty well. Let's see, we have Deepwood Scouts that's like minus armor save right there. Then a whole bunch of Glade Guard. So he's taking advantage of the high Wood Elf ballistic skill and is just going to be shooting the crap out of you, either making you lower armor save or wounding you a little bit easier. Pretty nice. 3 Treekin, probably just because they're stubborn. 11 Wild Riders.
That's a big unit.
11 plus that Lord. That's what he's doing. 11 plus that Lord. Banner of the Hunter King. That's I don't see that banner very much. What do we got? Let's see. Banner of the Hunter.
The Hunter King, all models in the same unit have Vanguard.
Okay.
And they re-roll the first failed charge of the game.
Okay, it's not bad. I think they already have Vanguard as Wild Riders because they're fast cav.
But the re-roll of the first failed charge is for 30 points.
That's not bad. You could just get the Rampage standard.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe they nerfed. Does the Rampage standard A Rampager? I can't remember. Rampage standard.
Rampage.
Yeah, so if you spent 5 more points, you could re-roll all your charge distances for the entire game.
Drop that warrior familiar.
Yeah, pick that up. Yeah, switch
Yeah.
out the standard. Yeah, that's what. Well, okay, now we're yes, that's what's 100% what I would do too.
Yeah.
Then we have unit of treemen, or not a unit, a tree man
the
with
tree
strangle
man.
roots. With strangle roots, that's pretty good.
I like it. I like this list.
It is very good. Like
It-
it has a ton of shooting, several stubborn units to hold you up
Mhm.
while you're shooting and killing everything else, and then whatever this
That's a
unit
terrifying
charges.
unit. Like,
But look, he has no command except the standard, and he has no extra armor or shields. So they will actually die to like strength 3 shots. They have a I
very
guess they
wood
have
elf.
like a yeah, they have like a 6 up armor, and then they have the 5 up ward, but then 6 up verse non-magical.
Yeah.
Or 6 up verse magical, sorry. So you could shoot them and get a lot of points pretty quickly.
I don't know how I like this list for a tournament that has objectives that you have to play on.
Okay. Yeah.
I
This unit on a back objective and just shoots from it all day. These guys are running up to get an objective. It's not terrible. I mean, that's and
I
these
would
got these
love it
guys.
in a
Oh,
standard game.
probably should say 5. I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's 5.
In like a standard, man rulebook objectives game.
Hmm.
I think this would be really gnarly. And not knowing the results of the tournament, I don't know how this one did.
Okay, fair.
Um,
I do.
I'm sure you do, but it looks like it kills things really well or dies.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what.
There's another list that didn't have a lot.
Ooh.
Warriors. Warriors.
Warriors.
Come out and play.
So he had a beautifully themed army. He actually won best theme. It's really like a very shiny, bloody looking khorne army. Like it's all glistening from the blood and stuff. It was really cool. So he has a Chaos Lord of Khorne on a Juggernaut with the Chaos Demon Sword. Jeez, I don't even know what that does. What does the Chaos Demon Sword do? Gives you D3 strength, D3 extra attacks to a max of 10, and then every roll of a 1 you hit, you resolve against yourself.
Okay.
Okay. That's not bad when you're mostly hitting on 2s anyways, because your weapon skill is like 8. So extra D3 attacks, D3 strength, and a 1 you hit yourself. That's risky, but I like it. It's ballsy. At a tournament, that's a ballsy move. I like that. And what is the Crown of the Everlasting Conquest? Gives you a 4-up regen.
Nice.
And it grants the wearers. Oh, it grants Inspiring Presence to within 6 inches. If worn by the general, his Inspiring Presence is increased by 6 inches. So he has a 18-inch general bubble.
I like it.
That's good. And
Yeah.
it's 50 points. Gives you your regen and a better bubble. That's pretty good. I like that. On a Juggernaut. So you have like a 1-up, 4-up, and your plus D3 strength plus D3 attacks. It's pretty good. He has 5 units of Chaos Warhounds. Woo! That is objective grabbing like chaff mother effers right there.
And
wow.
then
6 Marauder chariots of khorne, all with scythe wheels. Wow.
I love it.
It was awesome to see. When I saw it, I was like, is all of that going on the same? Is that your whole, like, is that 2,500 points or something? Like, it looks so
I love that. That's so cool.
And they're not like OP, right? Because
No, they're not.
they're only like 4 wounds, and yeah, they have like a 4-up save. It's just a Marauder chariot. It's not like the 1-up save regular ones. So, but that's awesome. I thought that looks great on the field. I will tell you that.
That's
And then
a cool just dogs and chariots. I love it.
But look at this. He has a unit of 15 Chaos Knights. So, Banner of Rage. I'm guessing that just gives you like that's just got to be like Frenzy or something.
I'm pretty sure it's Frenzy.
Is that
I think it's Frenzy that you don't lose.
You never lose Frenzy, and you can
because Mark of Khorne, I think they already have Frenzy.
Yeah, that's fair. And you reroll break tests. That's pretty good too. For only 25 points, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you have a unit of 15 Chaos Knights with frenzy, never losing it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, never losing frenzy.
Don't they already reroll break tests for being chaos?
No, they reroll panic.
Panic. Okay, panic
Yeah,
tests.
panic. It's like Eye of the Gods or Will of the Gods or
Yeah.
something like that. And then a unit of 5 Skull Crushers for his lord.
I love this list.
2 nasty bricks, and then a whole bunch of fast moving like khorne and hounds, khorne
Like-
doggies.
Well, okay, so maybe it was a points thing. It's sword weapons over the
Yeah.
lances.
I agree.
Just always have that bonus is great. I would probably do a unit of 10, a unit of 5.
That's fine. Oh, for the knights?
Yeah, 15 is a lot of knights.
Yeah, I guess he's just worried about like losing some to. I don't think you would want to shoot at that unit, because you need to knock. I don't know what you do. That is a scary list to fight. What do you do there?
I love it. I think
Yeah,
it's so cool. And
that's
like
strong.
and a 15 versus a 10 and a 5 is a minor little thing. Like,
Yeah, that's just a big block you're scared of, because if you cast your
terrifying.
magic, if you cast magic here to nerf this unit to like slow him down or something, you still have 5 Skull Crushers with the Chaos Lord of Khorne in it. So, and if you nerf these guys, you still have 15 1-up armor save Frenzied Chaos Knights coming at you.
And if you
plus
don't, you got
all
6
these damn chariots.
chariots.
Wow, that is amazing. I love that list.
I want to play this list.
Play as or against?
Yes,
Ooh,
both.
yes.
Either one.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Just to
this
see that on the table would be fun.
is one of the guys from Colorado, actually.
Oh, cool. Oh, so there's
two
more
guys.
than one guy. Okay.
Yeah, there was 2 guys that flew up from Colorado together, and this was one of them. Wow, awesome.
That is
Oh.
very cool.
And
Here's
here's
the
one.
other.
Here's the other one that I posted one of the like the pre-tournament practice of this guy. So he has a special character named Puyi. Puyi?
Puyi?
Puyi? Puyi? I think he's a yin and yang guy. I think all of them get it, but I know what's cool about their casters, or at least this one, whatever level you are, you get. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is this guy. So I'll talk about him for a second. Whatever level you are, you get both yin and yang spells, which is nice. So like you have, it's like Skaven, how they get like the
Ruin
Great
and Plague or
Yes.
or whatever.
Yeah, so this guy, you have like pretty much a Swiss Army knife of spells, which is nice. And he took the Book of Asher, whatever, because he thought Lore Master gave you all 6, but I told him at the tournament, no, it only gives you whatever you're like actually allowed to. So as a level 2, he could have spells 1 through 4 from both instead of 1 through 6. But he didn't care. He was like, okay, that's cool. Don't really know what this character does. He's decent in close combat. He's only strength 4 and he gets like D3 attacks or anything. But just like most of their characters, they turn into a dragon. You know, they can turn into a dragon. It's just like, poof, I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon. Trogdor. Blah!
Celeste. Oh, that's the Dragon Emperor.
Yes. Yeah. I think he only did it once at the tournament.
18 inspiring presence. He has.
Wait, he's basic in 18?
He has 16 flaming attacks that ignore armor saves.
Oh, when he becomes a dragon.
No, he has 16 armor attacks.
What?
He has the Phoenix Talon as a magic weapon. This sword gives the user +2 attacks as well as flaming attacks and ignore armor saves. He already has base 4 attacks.
Oh, it sounded like you said 16.
Oh no, sorry, 6.
Okay, I was like, what?
That would be nuts.
Yeah, okay, you said, okay, gotcha.
So he has 18 for the inspiring presence always, and any unit he's in is immune to psychology.
That means when he goes dragon and he becomes a monster, does that make it 24-inch inspiring presence? Because he's a large unit strength 5.
I don't know. It doesn't. It's not +6. It's just if they are within his special when they're 18. So I don't think so. He has a 5-up ward, heavy armor, immunity to flaming attacks. Nice. And then a bound spell to transform into the dragon. It's power level 5.
See, that's what I don't like about the like turn into a dragon. It's you only get it for one turn. Like you get it during your combat phase, but then I will dispel it in my phase. So it's like one of those things.
It's the same as the transformation of Katon spell from Lord Beasts.
And it's only bounced to level 5, so I roll 2 dice at it and I will pretty much get rid of it.
So it also gives him a regen 4+, and you're -1 to hit him with close combat or missile attacks. So
not bad.
That's
not bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
He's pretty cool. 350 seems about right for him. There's a lot of stuff he can do.
Let's see. He's got a BSB, basic, nothing special. 20 tribesmen, which are pretty much Mongols. They're like the Mongols, and they can ambush. I think he gave them ambush, or they just come with ambush. Oh, I see what did I do that? I probably did. Boop. 2 units of 29 infantry, medium armor, and pikes. So they're always going to be attacking in like 3 extra ranks, and just a nice steadfast unit to just hold the line. Now these guys are sweet. Field engineers are awesome. So you have 2 of them. I think they only have 1 boon apiece, but they're all just holding a hand mortar, which is basically a Empire mortar, but a small blast. Nothing different. Empire mortar, small blast. For 100 points, you get 2 of them. So he has 4 of them. So he's got 4 small blast mortars coming across the field. He's got 2 units of 9 shadow blades, which are great. That's weird. Shadow blades. They're ninjas. Think of shadow warriors from freaking High Elves. That's what these guys are. Or they are the Eshin Triad guys, or they're like gutter runners. But they're weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5, have poison attacks, and for 90 points, you get 10 of these dudes. Oh, sorry. They're weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, initiative 5. They have a 6-up dodge. They have poison attacks, scout, and skirmish. Like, for 10 points apiece, these guys are stupid good, and their leadership 8.
And the art in their book looks badass.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
He's a sweet armored ninja with like kunais on ropes.
Oh crap! It is cool. Oh man, what, they are on ropes? What? Whoa,
that's badass looking.
I just don't. I think 10 points is too cheap for them.
Oh, totally. That's
way too cheap.
That's disgustingly cheap.
It's great. And then he has 2 war chariots. I guess he just wanted some chariots running around together. A brass titan, which is really cool. It has like it has a sweep attack pretty much. So like everything in base. Not only does it get like its regular attacks, but then one of them I think you roll and it hits every single one in base, which is nice. And then the fire rocket cart, which is really damn awesome and probably too cheap as well. I think it's range 48.
Yeah. 12 to 48.
Okay. And then you roll an artillery die, times it by 5, and that's how many strength 4 shots you get. So you got anywhere from 10, well, a misfire, from 10 to 50 shots coming at you.
I mean, they're just strength 4. There's no armor piercing.
Oh no. 50. No.
That's not
50 rockets.
Not fantasy numbers.
No, that's 40k numbers. Like 50 strength 4 shots from 1 piece of artillery. Luckily, it's rare, so you can't take multiple at less than 3,000 points. But you only need 1. It's so good. Like I think it shot at my in one of the bat reps. I had a herald on the big chariot, the exalted chariot, and it did like 6 wounds to her. It's just really good. Okay. What's next? You're on this one.
High Elves.
High Elves.
Worst. I'm a dwarf lover. Death to the elves.
That's your kink, huh?
It's my thing. Short bearded men and ladies.
Okay. What do they got?
We got an Archmage General with the Book of Hoeth, and I don't know what the Falarius robes do. But high magic, Hand of Glory, Walk Between Worlds, Unforging, Fiery Convocation. Solid lore. Love the spells. Okay. What do those robes do? Do you know?
I think that's the one that makes him like ethereal, I think.
Then okay, yeah, I like that a lot. A noble, BSB, heavy armor, the Dragon Scale Shield, and Talisman of Sapphire. Okay.
Oh yeah, so model on foot only, and they gain the ethereal special rule.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so that talisman is really freaking good. So what it does is it causes all magic weapons of enemy models in base contact with the user to count as mundane weapons.
Nice.
So he puts that next to his Archmage, which is ethereal. So then pretty much his Archmage cannot be targeted, or can't be targeted in combat. Because
can the ethereal Archmage join a non-ethereal unit?
Yes, it just says model on foot. That's it. So
yeah, that's nice then.
That's really good. That means
I was gonna say if you just count as mundane, put it on the Archmage itself, but
yeah,
it actually lets you spread out the distance a little bit better if you put it on the BSB and put them next to each other. So
yeah, that's really good. So you can't target him. You pretty much can't target the Archmage in close combat.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, what else
All
you got?
On to core, all cavalry, love it.
Wow.
Reavers with spears and bows. You 3 units of 6 silver helms. All right.
High armor save. Yeah. Fast.
This is what I was expecting more of for a objective based thing. Just because you have the movement, high armor saves with the silver helms. They can go smash something on the charge. Okay. Special, some sword masters with the razor standard.
Nice.
Always good.
That'll chop stuff up.
Yeah, white lion with the banner of the world dragon. That's a pain.
Now that's different now, isn't it? Where's the banner? Where are you at?
It's different than it was in 8th, but it's still really good.
I assume that's in the actual High Elf book, not in the expansion.
I think it's magic resistance 3 or 4.
Magic resistance 5.
Oh, okay.
Wow. And then
damn elves.
And then it helps dragons that are nearby, but whatever.
There's something with flaming attacks too, right?
Nope. Wow, MR5. Okay, so you don't target the white lions with that. Seems good. And then a
Frostheart, which is gross.
Still really good. Yeah, it makes you always strike last in base contact.
260 is so good for that.
It's a great price. I think it only has 4 wounds. No, I think they might have made it 5.
I think it's 5.
Is it 5 now? I think it was only 4 in 8th edition, but
I don't have that book up. Let me pull up High Elves.
Yeah, it's only 5. It's 5 wounds, but it starts with a 4-up save. Yeah, that's pretty good. I never see the flame one. It's always the Frostheart.
Because always strikes last is so strong.
And the Frostheart has an extra toughness. It's toughness 6.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's. Wow.
It's got extra weapon skill too.
It does. 1 less and 1 more attack.
And it's I mean.
What?
I don't see why you would take the flame one.
Why would you ever take it's okay, so the flame one is 35 points cheaper. But for 35 points, you get an extra weapon skill and extra toughness. You lose an initiative, whoop-de-doo. You gain an attack, you gain a leadership, you gain ice attacks.
And anyone hitting you is -1 strength.
Wow. And you get a 5-up armor save on top of all. What? Why would you take?
I don't know.
I'd have to read up on the Flames Fire. I see its abilities and stuff. It's not.
It's got more tables.
More tables. Okay, that's not a bad list. I like that list.
Yeah, I like that. I would expect that to do well.
Okay, let's see what we got. Cult of Ulric. I love Cult of Ulric, but man, is their book terrible. Props to you, Vince. Props to you, Vince, for still running these guys even at tournaments. You know, I got a lot of respect for that. Someone running an army that's like so outdated, but
that's what Vince loves to do: play bad lists.
He does. He loves to play bad lists. What's he got? He's got the White Cloak of Ulric. If I'm not mistaken, that just gives you a. Hold on. There it is. So you're -1 to be hit, and it gives you a 5-up ward save, and you're immune to flaming attacks. So it's 50 points. So it's pretty much combining the light armor. What is it called? Pretty much the light armor that gives you -1 to hit, and a talisman of not protection. What's the middle one? What's the middle one? Endurance? Talisman of Endurance.
Yeah, that's the one.
So combines both of those and a Dragonbane gem all in one item, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because then if you have a shield, that's a 4-up parry in close combat, or 4-up ward in close combat, so you're pretty good there. And the Trickster's Helm, so you have to reroll to wound against him.
What's the Potoforos?
The wearer may reroll one fail to wound roll in each close combat phase. But he's only strength 4, so I don't know why you give that.
Is it? How many points is it? That could just be.
It's only 10 points.
Yeah, it sounds like a cheap throw it on there because 10 points.
Yeah. Okay. And he's a Grandmaster. He does come on a horse, a barded horse. So if that, I know it doesn't show it, but that's Battlescribe. It just doesn't show it. But he comes on a horse. If I'm not mistaken. We have a level 1 Lore of Fire with the Flaming Sword of Rune. Lore of Beast. We got the Amber Spear, of course. So 2 cheap little wizards. Captain of the Empire, BSB full plate, and a 5-up. I don't see he has a shield. So he would have given a 4-up in close combat, but he has a 5-up in close combat. With the 5-up ward. Warrior Priest, the Amber Fang. I believe this is the one that lets you re-roll. Yeah, you can cast the same prayer twice in the magic phase, which is not bad.
Yeah.
There's 2 of those, 1 on a horse. Okay, so he has a lot of cheap level characters, and I think he maxed out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's pretty much maxed out on characters for 35% of his list. So he's pretty much doing what Empire do: take a whole bunch of characters to buff all their units up a little bit, which is cool, and it looks good on the field.
I like it.
Yeah. 10 skirmishing archers, 10 free company militia with ambushers and crossbows. I think they could come with pistols too. So I'm sure he's just sitting these guys on the objective somewhere, or if he wants to ambush and take your backfield objective, because core supersedes other stuff.
I was thinking ambushers and crossbows kind of doesn't combo so well because of the mover fire.
Yeah, I agree.
But it gives you flexibility of what you want to play it into, kind of depending what you're going up against. So,
yep. Free company fighters. Let's see.
White Wolf.
8 of them. So they have obviously the hammer of the wolf, which is just like always +1 strength, no like negative or anything.
And
cool.
then the Knights of the White Wolf banner.
That may be the one.
It sounds cool. It sounds thematic.
White Wolf battle banner. I don't think that seems weird. I don't think it's called that in the Cult of Uruk page. Hold on. Talismans, Ulric Armory. I think it's supposed to be standard of the White Wolf. I don't know why it's that. But standard of the White Wolf means anything that shoots at them, missiles, so magic missiles and like artillery and all that stuff, are -1 to its strength.
Okay.
Magic missiles are not. Wait, that's really weird. Hold on. Other types of attacks, including spells that are not magic missiles, are okay. So magic missiles are affected too. So not bad. Swords of Ulric, War Banner, +1 combat res. These guys are basic, just troops.
Yeah.
Brothers of the Axe are awesome. They are the elite of the elite. So you have the White Wolf, the Tutagen Guard. These guys are the elite of the Tutagen Guard.
Elite. Okay.
They are disgusting. And they get a very cool. They get a very cool buff called the regular Tutagen Guard. Just have stubborn and some other stuff, but Brothers of the Axe always get to reroll to wound, which is pretty nice to have. I don't know if there's another unit in the game that just flat gets to reroll to wound.
Yeah, that's like something that a vampire pays, hefty points for.
Yeah.
So back to the Knights of the White Wolf battle banner. Maybe that was an old wording. So we did cover. So it's fear. They cause fear, and then charging they cause terror, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that at all. Weird.
That's what I saw in Battlescribe when I just.
Okay. That's not bad. Causing terror on the charge.
And then always, giving them fear for the extra combat res. That's worth it for 40 points.
Oh, that's expensive.
For terror on the charge.
I wouldn't take that. That's not good.
Probably not, but
it's not the best. But that's okay. Whatever. He's got a great cannon, and then 3 Winter Wolves of Middenheim, with no special banner. Not even a banner. So those are pretty much, they are Demigryph Knights, but faster and lower armor save. That's pretty much what they are.
They're
cool.
3-up save?
I think Demigryph Knights have a 1-up, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I'm guessing these guys are at least probably a 3-up. But their movement like 9. So they're like they're zooming.
Chaos Dwarfs.
Chaos Dwarfs.
Ah, the beards.
Yeah,
All right.
just not the beards you like.
I'm not gonna say
Oh,
no
you
to
don't hate? You
some
don't hate
spicy
on chaos dwarves?
beards.
Okay, all right, all right.
They're not elves. So
They're not elves, so they have like at least a
it's a
somewhat of a
little bit
thumbs up
better.
in your book. That's the army book I don't have up. Chaos dwarves.
I have it up.
Okay, cool.
I
Go
can
for it, man.
So an overlord with black shard armor. That's just their standard armor. Great weapon on a great Taurus with flaming breath. Nice.
Nice.
Charm shield, crown of command, talisman preservation. Okay. So kind of just
Stubborn monster with the 4 board.
yeah, like that's not anything to hate on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll do damage in combat for sure.
3 10-man units with heavy armor. Okay.
And a shield.
Spread out, right? Got a nice 3 up, 2 up against shooting. Okay.
Yeah, heavy armor is what, a 4?
Mhm.
Shield. Yeah, that's a 2 up for shooting. Okay.
That's nice. 3 10-man devastator units, so just a musician, okay. Because they can move and fire, so they could reform
Yeah.
and shoot, which is nice.
They actually have quick to fire now, which is really good. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Okay, so he's
go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. Nope.
2 units of Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders with full command. Okay. Shield, hand weapon. Nice. Just go harass them. Something. Go hunt war machines. Whatever you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. 8 bull centaurs. Medium armor. Hand weapon. Shield. Full command. Oh no, sorry, not full command. Champion and standard.
Mm-hmm.
And the standard of arcane warding, which I'm guessing is magic resistance.
Yeah, I think it gives you MR2.
Yeah. 2 death shriekers. Nice.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
2 units of 5 sneaky gits with scout throwing weapons.
Hobgoblins.
Nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Dreadquake mortar. Because nothing's quite as fun as making everyone slow. I like it. I like that list.
It's great for objectives because you have so many small little units that can actually hold up against shooting.
That 10-man Chaos Dwarf Warrior unit that looks surprisingly hard to move. T4 with 3 up save and a parry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll lose combats though. You'll lose pretty much every combat. But
yeah, but
he
you're not
doesn't
going
have
to
a
lose by a lot.
BSB. He doesn't have a BSB.
Did Chaos Dwarfs get the same dwarf stuff where they count as losing by 1 less?
Yes, resolute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's not bad. You lose 1 guy and you lose a rank though for combat res. But an objective game is probably not bad. And 30 devastators, if you have them side by side, you charge one of them. If you don't break them, or even if you do, the one that was next to you just pivots and shoots you in the butt or in the side.
Absolutely.
So that's a lot of shots because I think there are 3 shots apiece, strength 3, armor piercing. So that's a lot of shots coming in. And then more objective grabbers, harassers.
A big hammer unit of bull centaurs there.
Yeah, big hammer, but he's got nothing with him. They're just 8 by themselves.
I think they could still do some work.
Yeah, they can do damage. These aren't bad. You can either make it. I think you can either make it small blast or large blast, depending on like what the strength and AP you want. And 2 units of sneaky gets, like you said, and yeah, mortars. Interesting. Okay.
So the Death Shriekers.
No magic either. No magic.
Yeah.
No PSB.
No dispelling either. Which
yeah, I don't like that.
No,
for a tournament,
I don't.
You can't like that for a tournament.
I don't see Death. Rock. Okay. I look in the back of the book and it just says Rocket Battery. It doesn't say Death Shrieker Rocket Battery.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Oh well, Lizardmen. This is you because you.
This is me. I love my lizards.
Yeah, do your lizards.
All right. The big Slan Daddy. Razor Standard. Okay. Calming Cogitation, Harmonic Conversion. So he's going to have all of the dice. Channeling Staff. So he's going to have even more dice to channel.
Jeez.
God, I love it.
I don't.
6 channels on 4s.
That's stupid.
That's so good.
I love
high magic with all the spells, so just switch to whatever you want. And then the Skink Priest on Pterodon.
Okay. On a Pterodon. Interesting.
So it's a little cheaper than the Feathered Cloak, and it doesn't take up your magic allowance.
Okay, I like that. That's smart.
So what I imagine he did was cast, you can cast Fire Convocation, switch it out for Purple Sun, and then get that Pterodon into a flank. And
Oh yeah, because you can cast through the priest, right?
yeah. So
Okay.
then you can get like
Pretty nice.
crazy flank shots with Amber Spear or whatever you need.
What's the Cube of Darkness do now?
I don't know.
What? And you call yourself a Lizardmen player?
Is that even a lizard item? I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it? Okay.
pure Lizardmen item. I remember that in 8th edition.
1 second. Let me pull it up.
Actually, I'm trying to remember what did it do in 8th edition. Cube
See,
of
you don't know
Darkness.
either.
Well, it was I kind of remember. It was like with the spell scroll,
So
but it like sucked in something.
I got it. It's 1 use only. After spells and cast, they can use it to dispel using dispel dice. Roll a d6. On a 2-up, the spell is automatically dispelled, otherwise resolved as normal. In either case, roll another d6, and roll another d6 for every remain in place spell currently in effect. On a 2-up, that spell ends. So it's a dispel scroll on 2-up, but also whatever else is up gets removed on a 2-up.
Okay, that's not bad.
But that's gonna be friendly remains in place as well.
So, does he have any remains in plays?
I don't think any.
No, I don't think he took any. So perfect. A 2-up dispel scroll, not bad.
I like it.
How many points?
Especially in WoP, where you have to roll for your dispel scrolls now. So
is it 40? How many points is that?
30. So
wow. Okay.
Nice 30-point dispel scroll. I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. What else we got?
24 Soars, full command, hand open shield, Quetzal for the natural armor. I like it.
Banner Swiftness too.
Banner Swiftness, so they're
2d6.
And then 2 use of Skink Skirmishers with javelins. And is Quetzal armor? Quetzal may not be natural armor.
Is that the initiative one?
I think it might be, which I don't know why you would give that.
Yeah, why would you give that to Skinks?
Skinks. Let's check.
Unless you're just sitting them on an objective somewhere trying to like just stay alive.
Quetzal is natural armor. I was right.
Is it a 6-up?
Yeah. So your Skinks have
a 4-up armor save from shooting. that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
And they're skirmishers.
It's for 10 points for the unit. So.
Wow. So that's not bad.
I take it. Okay, I get it. I like to give my Skinks the ambushing blessing, but
okay, right.
I think a 4-up for an objective, so they can just go kind of sit there and be obnoxious.
Yeah,
totally good option. And the javelins, a nice choice there. Then 20 Temple Guard to go with the slam with the Skaven pelt, which is hilarious.
What's that do?
It's
I don't know
30
if I would take
points.
that one. Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's not. You get Frenzy and Hatred Skaven. So for 30 points, you have Frenzy.
Only against Skaven?
No, you just get Frenzy, but you also get Hatred Skaven on top of it.
Okay, that's pretty good. Did Temple Guard have 2 attacks apiece base? So 3 attacks.
So 3 attack Temple Guards
with Strength 5. That's pretty good.
They're pretty. That unit will mess up whatever it gets in contact with.
What's that spawning do? The
Zunky, I believe, is that's the initiative one.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have +2 initiative in aquatic. So they are initiative 4 with halberds.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're striking at the same time as a Chaos Warrior now.
Yeah. And I would put them up against Chaos Warriors. 20 of those guys. Yeah.
Shoot, yeah. Block. Wow. Okay. All right. What else has he got?
Then he's got the double bubble. He has Bastillodon with Revivification Crystal, which is region, I want to say 6.
That's probably right.
Yeah. So it's 10 points.
Wow.
Right. For a 6-inch bubble of region 6.
Jeez.
And then Engine of the Gods, and in the Bastillodon, it's not the strongest monster.
Sure.
In the Lizardmen book, it can still throw down.
Right.
Because you never count as flanking it or having rear charges on it either.
Oh yeah, because the tail. Yeah. It's got like the cool tail. Yeah.
And then the Engine of the Gods, don't leave home without it. So that also gives a 6-inch bubble of ward save 6. So everyone within 6 inches of both units gets a 5-up ward save.
So I'm guessing he flanks the Temple Guard with the Bastillodon and the Stegodon, so they have a 5-up or something.
Yeah.
Or just puts them behind if it really wants to be cheeky and get it to like 3 units or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty nice.
It's not a bad tournament list because you can have Skinks getting objectives really quickly. Temple Guard just marching up to whatever enemy objective like you want to take, and then the priest running around just harassing stuff and big old monsters. Sounds like a Lizardman list.
It's really close to what I was going to bring to the tournament myself.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had almost the exact same list.
Really?
I had different
Nice.
stuff on my Slan. No, actually, no. I had different stuff on my Skink Priest, and I had the Solar Engine instead of the Double Bubble.
Okay. On to the vampire counts. A vampire. He has the Dread Lance, which all attacks hit automatically.
It's the Blender Lord.
That's is it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Heart piercing. What's heart piercing? Is that
Heart
killing
piercing
blow or
is
something?
reroll wounds.
Okay. So you hit automatically, and you're going to be what, strength 7 on the charge. So you're going to be rerolling wounds at strength 7 with Red Fury to give you extra attacks per wound. Cool. That's pretty strong.
Yeah. I think it's extra attacks per kill, not wound.
Per kill.
Yeah. So it's
pretty much
still
almost
really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
To a maximum of 5.
So pretty much murders units, not characters. We'll still murder characters, but
he should kill 10 single wound infantry.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Okay, we have the Necromancer with the black parafet, which in this edition does what?
Stores up to 2 dispel or power dice.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's so good. And it's like 30 points.
Wow.
It's way undercosted.
We have a White King mounted, heavy armor, lance, shield with barding, and he has Banner of the Dead Legion, which the unit counts as having twice its actual unit strength in combat. So pretty much you'll never be outnumbered. I don't know if that's good. I guess
he's in Black Knights, right?
Yeah.
So your Black Knights will never get outnumbered. They'll crumble less. It counts as 18 Black Knights.
Well, no, it's 18 right there. Right now it'll be 36, but it's actually 40 with the White King.
Well,
so you actually have unit strength of 40 on the charge. That's pretty good. Wow. So even if
that's like 2 static combat res essentially.
Yeah, which is nice, but then it also should break steadfast of another unit really easily. So we have 3 units of dire wolves. Great for objectives. 40 skeletons with the war banner, magic armor, shield. Okay. Medium armor? Nice. Okay, so there you have like a 4 up from shooting, which is really good. No, a 3 up from shooting, which is amazing. 2 units of zombies. I'm guessing 1 is for his necromancer. And then 9 blood knights. Okay,
so many blood knights.
Big unit of blood knights with a blood dragon vampire lore. Big unit of black knights with a White King BSB. Wow. Okay, so 2 super hard hitting stuff, and then a lot of 3 things to be running around getting objectives that aren't being followed by units that are being destroyed by these guys, and then 2 units of zombies for pretty much protection for the wizard and maybe just annoyance.
Yeah.
And then a big block of 40. Wow. That's pretty good. I like that list.
I double checked. The black Periapt is 20 points.
What? Jeez.
That's really undercosted.
And
that should go up 10 points at least.
2 necromancy, which is good.
Yeah, well, you need it. I don't know even if I would put that Lord with the Blood Knights. I think when we played our Vampire and Kislev game, I had them like that. But it's like, you have so much killing in one unit.
Right.
And I mean, it's going to kill whatever it touches.
Oh, nasty rats. I'll do the Skaven. You get the next one. Actually, let's see what's next. Empire. Yeah, okay, I'll do Skaven. So he has a level 4. Obviously, Grace here comes as level 4. Taking Blessed with Filth, Wither and Plague, and Scorch. I got his Warp Stone, the Channeling Staff. I think the Twisted Crown of the Horn Rat gives you a 5-up regen, if I'm not mistaken. 4-up regen. I lied. It was 4-up. So he has a Channeling Staff for extra dice and a 4-up regen. It looks like he's on foot, though.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. He's got a Chieftain BSB with 6-up regen, so I guess just wanted a cheap little extra bonus to his ward save, pretty much. Eshin Sorcerer, Power Familiar. Adds 1 power dice in each of your magic phases. Only the owner may use this power dice. Okay.
How many
The Eshin
points?
Sorcerer has some really cool spells. Armor of Darkness is just going to be buffing your stuff, but Swift Scamper. Ooh, I don't even know what that is. Swift Scamper. Range 24. The target unit doubles its movement value max to a max 10 and can reroll their charge, flee, and pursuit rolls until the start of the caster's next magic phase. Wow. So you can make like a unit of these clan rats movement 10. Or they storm vermin movement 10. Does it give them Swift Stride? No, it just gives them movement 10. Okay. Still really good. So either you are like, you could take a unit of giant rats and throw them 20 inches across the field. Wow, that's kind of sweet. I like that. That's really good for chaff. Or even if you need your Poison Wind Globadiers in the perfect position. So he's got the Banner of the Swarm, which is just more Poison Wind Mortar, Poison Wind Mortar, Poison Wind Mortar, Poison Wind Mortar. So he's got 4 Poison Wind Mortars on the field.
Oh, it's gross.
Dropping bombs. Wow. Okay, so BSB Sorcerer, Warlock Engineer, Eye of the Horn Rat, which is like on a 2-up, you get an extra casting dice per phase. On a 1, I think you take a wound, or you lose a dice. I think you lose a die. Warp Blades and Condenser. So he's going to be throwing extra dice at Warp Lightning. So he's got a crazy Warp Lightning guy, a crazy Grayseer. Jeez.
He's got a lot of magic.
Does 34 Storm Vermin. Banner of Burning Hatred. What is the Banner of Burning Hatred?
What's the Banner of the Swarm? I'll look up that one. You look up that one.
Actually, I got them both right here. Sorry. Banner of Burning Hatred. They get hatred. Surprise. Banner of the Burning Swarm gives the unit +2 to the combat res for outnumbering their enemy rather than +1. So it's only 15 points. What does he have that on?
33 clan rats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. For 15 points, I guess it's not terrible.
Clan rats usually need the extra help for combat res.
Yeah.
You don't want them running, so.
But that's only if you outnumber them. But I guess
clan rats will usually outnumber something.
Yeah.
Especially if they get the charge.
That's fair. Oh, we forgot that spears and pikes this tournament. We forgot in the most recent update that you always get the initiative bonus for spears and pikes, even when you always get the fight in extra ranks, even when you charge. Just throwing that out there because I forgot that update came through. Eshin Triads, these guys are cool. So for 3 of them, what's that? 36 points or something per. 38 points per, I guess. That's a lot of points for just 3 little guys. Yeah, for 3 Skaven. But they are super strong. They do a lot of damage. They're movement 6, weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5, strength and toughness 4, 2 wounds apiece, initiative 7 with 2 attacks. So with the did he give him tail weapons? Tail weapons. So they're gonna have 3. They're gonna have 4 strength 4 attacks on the charge apiece. And when they charge in, they can throw their weapons, which are also poisoned, and they have poison. They have scouts, skirmishers, and a 5-up dodge. So they're super quick, being annoying. Okay.
I like that unit.
Yeah,
I was looking at this unit, and I think I understand why he took the gauntlets over the miniguns.
Tell me why. Why?
His list will have a problem other than Storm Vermin against anything melee heavy.
Okay.
It seems like a good response to that. But my counterpoint is, why don't you just shoot them?
Why not just have more shooting?
why just not have 3 Storm Fiends with, guns for hands?
Okay, so he has 4 mortars, a ridiculous amount, not a crazy amount of shooting, like other than the mortars. But a ton of magic. So he has great magic and great poison wind mortars. What do the Doomflayer gauntlets do for you?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Do you know? Okay.
I'll look it up. Doomflayer. I'm guessing they give you it.
Wow.
Search does not want to work on the PDF.
Oh, you have to download it and then it works. I got you. I got it. So it's You get
And now
plus
it works.
2d3 attacks and impact hits d3.
Yeah, so I mean, now they're a very fighty unit.
That is stupid fighty. Does each one get plus 2d3 attacks?
Yeah.
So that means each Stormfiend, on average, is having 8 attacks apiece?
Mm-hmm.
8 strength 5 attacks apiece?
Yeah, the
Holy crap.
Stormfiends are great. Like, whichever way you take them, I think they're a really solid choice.
You have
I was just thinking, like...
24 attacks from 3 monstrous infantry?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So you have to shoot them or hit them in the flank or something. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
They're still rats. There are 4 wounds apiece. They're not even 3. Sheesh. Leadership. Okay. Nice. And a warp lightning cannon.
Of course.
To finish it off.
Now,
that's a good list.
Did the cannon kill any of his own characters this game?
I don't think it did, like the last bad rep, which was amazing. I don't know, actually. All I know is that it did in the last game that I played with him, and it was freaking hilarious. It, like, the perfectly lined, like, spin and shoot, it just went like right towards his. I don't think it was his general. No, it killed his general, and then like the one hero, I think his BSB was left, and he was like,
his
I'm
BSB
out.
was all that was left in that game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and the Doomflare gauntlets are 15 points each, compared to the 35 points for the Rattling cannons. So there you go. So you're taking something 65 points instead of 85 points each, and man, that'll
I would take
whatever
that.
it touches.
I would take that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay,
that's pretty good. All right, Empire. Ballsy Empire.
Oh, general on horse. Full plate, hand weapon, shield, crimson amulet, rune fang.
Rune Fang's good.
Yeah, rune fang's good. What does the crimson amulet do?
Yeah, it gives you a 6-up ward, and they automatically pass any characteristic test they have to take. That's a interesting. I don't know why I took that. I guess he just was like worried about having to take tests.
Maybe. How many points is it?
20. Seems a little expensive.
That's a little bit more than just a throw on, so I'm sure there was a reason he took it.
Actually, it's not bad because the Talisman of Protection is 15 points and it gives you a 6-up ward. This does the same thing, but for 5 points more, you pass any test.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, it'll save you from,
anything like a Purple Sun or a Dwellers Below or even a Dangerous Terrain check or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, is that a characteristic test?
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think so.
No, ignore me. Ignore me. That is not
You're
not what that
testing
is.
against your movement.
I know. But the Rune Fang is amazing. So the Rune Fang, every hit auto wounds.
It's like the reverse version of the vampire lance.
Yes. And it's what is it? It also every hit auto wounds, but I thought it had something else. Hold on. Oh my god, and guess how many references to Rune Fang there are in the Empire book?
Upwards of 50.
77. Wow.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that does sound right. Holy crap.
1 sec. I got my kids in here.
That's okay.
All right, he's gone. He just came to say hi.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So
Papa. What?
Okay. So healing the warhorse. So he's probably good with those Inner Circle Knights down there with the standard arcane warding. Nice. I like it. That unit will also mess things up plenty well. Level 2 Heavens with the Destroy Magic Skull. Nice. Take out those pesky spells.
Yep.
Captain. Not BSB.
Oh, so he actually, when we got to the tournament, he was telling me his Battle Scribe was bugging out. Like, he made all these lists and none of them would save. Okay. And then he uninstalled Battle Scribe and reinstalled it. And then they all showed up for some reason. So, like, Battle Scribe was just being really dumb. But he said he was like, I'm confused. Where's, like, and he printed off his list and it didn't say BSB. And he's like, what happened? So I guess when one of the times he remade it, he didn't put a BSB in it. And I told him, like, you intended to have a BSB. The tournament hasn't started yet. Like, this is, like, the morning of and it hasn't started. I'm like, go ahead and put your BSB back in. He was like, no, he didn't want to fix it because he was at maximum character allowance.
Mm-hmm.
So then he'd have to like drop some magic items and do other stuff. He was like, whatever, and he just ran with it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fair.
Full plate, shield, enchanted shield, parrying blade, talisman protection. It looks like a BSB build, so I believe him.
Do you need all that? Is a parrying blade? Isn't that a 5-up parry?
Level 4 a parry. No, that would get my 3. I don't know if he needs all of that.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't need the talisman of protection.
BSB's 25 points though,
yeah.
so
he doesn't need that. So yeah, he'd only have to drop 10 points, and then boom, he's got a BSB.
Okay.
Oh well.
A defensive captain for he can go sit in another unit, gives him leadership.
And the halberders.
Yeah. Barded warhorse for the warrior priest with the ring of Volan. Okay. I'm guessing he's also going with the Inner Circle Knights.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then another warrior priest with the ruby ring of ruin. Some nice fireball action. Put him in the halberders. Have some fun.
The Volan's ring is pretty cool. I think that's the one that lets you store a spell.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not coming up. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Haha. So what he likes to do, Volan's, he likes to run a lot of fireball. So because they stack like every D6 for like the getting hit with the flaming attack stacks. Yeah, so yeah, that's what he does. So he's got 2 guys casting fireball and he's just like getting extra D6 hits, pretty much murdering any skirmishing unit that's out there.
Nice. I like it. 23 halberdiers with medium armor, shield, 2 units of 23 halberdiers. I can't read. And then 2 units of 5 pistoliers. Nice.
Okay.
Outrider with the repeater pistol. And then
Pistoliers are great.
The pistoliers are so good. Fast cav that can like just go shoot things and do whatever they need.
Do work.
Yeah. 11 Inner Circle Knights, full command, stand of arcane warding.
Cool.
So some magic resistance too, a mortar and a stank with the repeater pistol. I like it.
The Old Reliable. Is that the original one?
I think so.
No, Old Reliable. That's not it. Old Reliable. I think that's the one that I think the Old Reliable is the one with like the Hellblaster shot. Oh, that's on the I think that's the Hellblaster one, and I think it is. That's on the expansion for Steam Tanks.
I say because that's not in the core book.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the expansion ones.
That's pretty cool. If that's a Hellblaster Steam Tank, that's.
But I think it only gets 2 shots. It's a 2-shotter. It doesn't get to do all 3. Let me pull it up.
Still.
Yeah, it's something new, something unique. Okay, so list-wise, it's not bad.
No.
It doesn't have many units. It's literally just 2 pistoliers, 2 halberdiers, a knight, and a steam tank.
Yeah.
And everything else is in like one of those units.
Actually, about what I think we've seen in other units. Like the Wood Elves didn't have a lot.
All right, Warriors of Chaos. What you got? I think we only had last one.
Okay. All right. So Warriors of Chaos. He's got no lords. A sorcerer hero, Lore of Metal with glittering robes.
Okay.
And a spell scroll. Okay.
Oh, he was supposed to take another spell. I think we decided on it. I helped him choose it, even though you can change them per game. I think it was it Searing Doom or is that the signature? Either way, he had another spell that was good. Another damaging spell.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Lore of Metal is nice.
It is.
I like it. It's one of the better lores, I think, honestly.
Agreed.
Exalted Hero on Juggernaut with full plate, lance, shield, Hellfire Sword. What's Hellfire Sword do? That sounds cool.
What does Hellfire Sword do?
That sounds hellish.
Yeah.
You're
so funny. 35 points. Gives you flaming attacks and ignore armor saves.
Always strong.
After all close combat blows have been struck, roll a d6 for every slain foe by the Hellfire Sword. On the roll of a 6, the slain foe's body explodes, inflicting an additional d6 strength 4 hits on the enemy unit with flaming attacks.
I got Hellfire in my shirt, so I like this. I'm gonna bring this sword more often.
Oh, the Hellfire Club from
Well, this
Stranger Things.
This is a band. This is to the Hellfire Club. It's a band called Lorna Shore.
Nice.
But yes, that's a sick sword. I love anything ignores armor saves. I'm automatically thinking it's gonna be good.
I just love it because on like let's say you kill 4
awesome.
dudes, do an extra like you get 1/6, maybe 2 for some reason, and 2d6 strength 4, and I think they count towards combat res. At the end of the turn though, roll the d6 on the roll of a 1. The wielder takes a wound with no armor save.
I'll do it.
Only on my turn. So even if I swing at you in your close combat phase, I don't have to roll. It's only on my turn that I have to roll to do that. That's cool. For 35 points, that's a neat little... I'm strength 5, so I'm wounding pretty easily. It's just no armor save, and I'm making your bodies explode. That's
I
awesome.
love it.
That's fluffy.
That's so cool.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
Core, 2 to 5 Warhounds with Poison. Great objective takers. 2 20-man blocks of warriors, 1 with Mark of Khorne and the Banner of Wrath. I'm guessing those are just sword and board. He didn't put what they are in there.
No, this one he didn't give them anything.
So they're just hand, weapon, shield?
No, not even.
They're just punching?
Yeah, I don't even think they come with a shield.
Pretty sure they do.
Okay, well then I guess he has a shield.
Or they at least have hand weapons.
Yeah, they definitely have a hand weapon, but
so punch you out.
Banner of Wrath is a magic missile range 24, causes d6 strength 4 hits, and it's a lightning attack, which means ignore armor save.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's pretty good.
And the other 20 Banner of Courage, hand weapon, shield, no mark.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
And then 2 Marauder Chariots with halberds and javelins. Okay, no mark again. 5 Marauder Horsemen, just harassment unit. I like it.
Yeah.
6 Chaos Knights, mounted Mark of Khorne with the War Banner. That's where his Exalted Champion goes, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Just murders whatever they touch.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
5 Chaos Ogres. Pretty cool.
6 Chaos Ogres.
I can't count or read.
It's okay. We've been talking about army list for a while, so that's fair. So I think he said the ogres didn't really do a lot of work for him. Everyone was targeting the ogres, like with everything. They were just really scared of ogres.
Would much rather have gone into the Chaos Knights than those ogres. Like that Chaos Knights are scary.
It's a good list. So usually you don't see this many units for Warriors of Chaos.
That's what I was thinking.
Now, obviously, you got to take into account that other list we just talked about, which had like 6 chariots, 6 units of dogs, but most of them don't. But I was talking to him, and since he's not taking a lord and just 2 heroes, he gets like 300 points to play with to get like another unit down here. So instead of taking a lord, he has 6 chaos knights.
I was gonna say, I mean, you drop a lord, you can bring that second block of warriors, you can bring those knights, the ogres. That you have to give up one of those if you want to bring a lord. And I mean, chaos lords are powerful.
Yes, they are. But
but a whole unit in an objective based tournament, I would probably go for the unit.
It's not as bad play because an exalted hero on a juggernaut has 3 wounds, so he's like pretty much a lord in any other army.
Yeah.
So he's like it's not a bad play. And he's got lots of little fast movers, 2 bricks that it's only 20 chaos warriors, but they still hurt. I mean, they still gonna have a 2-up save, strength
only 20 chaos warriors.
I know, it's just like it's not numbers wise, it's not a lot, but they do damage. And then some fast movers to like sit on objectives, score, and then hit hard. He did pretty well, if I remember right.
I'm not great at this game. I would have probably put Mark of Tzeentch on one of those, on that unmarked unit of warriors, just for that extra ward and parry. It makes them a little bit harder to kill.
That's fair. Do you want? I can pull up the standings.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Let's see. Here, let me give you my guesses first.
Oh, yeah.
Other than I know who won.
Okay.
That's the only thing I know. So
right.
They won. I'm gonna say High Elves in second.
Okay.
The Fast Chaos list in third.
with like all the
with all the chariots.
Okay.
I think that would have done well. Oh, this is where it gets hard. Probably vampire counts around 4.
Okay.
I need like just a simple list I can do this with.
Here you go. Let me share my screen.
There we go.
Can you can see. I know you want to see us, full screen the whole time, but it's not going to happen. Did it come up?
Not yet. It's working on it.
Is it trying?
It's trying. It's trying its best.
I don't need this. Yes. So here are the. Here you go. Just so we can start. So you were right about Cathay, and you were right about High Elves. So that was pretty impressive guessing. Third was the Wood Elves, even though you were like.
I'm not too surprised by that though.
What? You said
I didn't.
They weren't
okay.
Be good.
I
said it.
I said it. But Wood Elves are fast, and they're elves.
Tricksy elves. It is interesting to see. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. Where's the? I don't know Google Sheets. I know Excel, but I don't know Google Sheets. Where's the zoom? There you go. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So
Empire was in 4th. Okay.
Yeah, Empire was in 4th. He actually beat the. I think it was the last game. He beat the Warriors of Chaos. That was not this. This Warriors of Chaos is actually all the units, all those chariots and warhounds.
Interesting.
Yeah. He had a tough time in round 2, I think, versus the Skaven, because all that ignore armor save from the Skaven was just like murdering.
Well, he won round 2.
Oh, then maybe it must have been round 3. I guess.
Round 3 he only got 7 points. I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. So that was versus the Skaven. The Skaven player, which y'all have seen on like mini wargaming and stuff. Curtis, he said this is the best performance his poison wind mortars have ever had. They were hitting like a direct hit like 75% of the entire tournament, and most of them didn't explode. So when you roll well with Skaven, it's just like GG.
You just have so many opportunities to not roll well.
Yeah, because so many exactly. So, but when it's like if you're playing orcs in 40k or something, it's like there's a huge variance. But if you roll hot, it's like it's amazing. So vampire counts. They didn't play the 3rd round. He wanted to take a break, so luckily I didn't have to play the 3rd round because we only had 11 people this time. Chaos Dwarves. He was a new player actually. This was his first couple games at playing WAP.
Sick.
Yeah, so he really enjoyed it, which was great. Cult of Urric, Vince doing his best. Cult of Urric is just so bad. It's what are you gonna do? Michael's Lizardmen, his slant exploded every single game, but when you have so many dice and you're rolling so many, it's gonna happen.
Frank Sinatra cannot stay alive.
Jonesy did well. Actually, the Empire player did play the Lizardman player, and the big unit of Empire Knights charged the unit of Temple Guard, and the Temple Guard player did something, and he lost like 8 Empire Knights on the swing back or something gross, and it was bad. But everyone had a great time. It was fun to run. I didn't want to have to play, but it's okay. Sometimes it happens. But I got to roll dice, so that's cool too. I played the Cathay player round 1. I took I guess I could say my list. I took a Slaanesh demon list, and I think Slaanesh demons mono god are pretty bad. I didn't make it. It's not an OP list. It was a demon prince, a herald on an exalted chariot, 2 units of demonettes, 2 single fiends, a soul grinder, a secret chariot, and like 6 seekers. And I think that's my army. Something like that. It's not a great list, but it's fun. It's fast. It's like can score objective. It was fun. What else? I think that's it. You better be at the freaking next one. That's all I'm gonna say.
When is it?
I don't know. So I'm aiming for like early December. It's hard because late December is all those holidays. then late November is Thanksgiving and all those. So it's you can't do early November. You could, but that's right after like Halloween and all that stuff. So I'm thinking the best time will be early December, after Thanksgiving, and before like all those like religious holidays. So I think that's the best time. Um, that's what I'm planning for. That's what I'm planning for. Is that how's
I'll
that?
try and make it happen.
I hope so. I hope to see you there. We need some more lizards
We
or
need.
whatever.
I've got like 4 armies to bring, man.
You
I'm
can
gonna
bring
bring. I'm
dwarves.
gonna bring all slayers.
Yes, there were no dwarves. No
I'm not
dwarves.
surprised.
Well, wait, chaos dwarves. I lied.
Okay,
Um,
I
we had no
the only one I would think of bringing
vanilla
dwarves is
dwarves.
Vince.
Yes, he was gonna bring them, I think, but he decided to go with Cultivaric because it's cool. And
It
I love
is.
Cultivaric; they're cool. I love their lore and fluff. But I think that's it, guys. Well, guys, I think that's all the army lists. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I have a lot of battle reports coming, and I took a lot of videos and pictures from this past tournament. So stay tuned for that. And Alex, I think that's it. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate
That,
you commentating with me.
yeah, man. Anytime. All right.
Anytime. Bye, guys.